shadow of a doubt. Man, can he crack. He's worked his way up the ranks. This kid has been looking.
Protect yourselves at all times and listen to my commands. Touch him up.
Mexican descent getting ready to go at it. We are underway. Nery and Figueroa expect fireworks in our main event here. Good shot to start off immediately between these two.
Good job.
You hear the chants of Nery, who is from Tijuana.
Hands are free, gentlemen. Work out of that. Good job.
Thomas Taylor, referee in charge. Figueroa looking to close the distance. Nery throwing punches towards the body of Figueroa. Midway point of the first. This one's scheduled for 12. Between Luis Nery and Brandon Figueroa. There's a nice right hand connecting by Figueroa. Couple left hooks to the body by Nery. Oh, there's a big shot by Nery. It wobbled Figueroa. Figueroa goes down, but he ruled it a slip. Figueroa telling Thomas Taylor that he pushed him down, but he was no doubt buzzed, was Figueroa. He got lit up with that big left hand from Luis Nery, and now Figueroa trying to close the distance. And that ends the first. And he tried to hold on. There's that big overhand left, and that momentarily wobbled Figueroa. And Nery knew he had him hurt. Figueroa tied up with Nery, and then Nery shook him off and sent him to the canvas. We are on to the second round. This one is scheduled for 12.
Right, stop.
And the fans that are supporting Luis Nery didn't like that too much. He got blasted with that left from Nery. We'll see if he can close the distance and try. Nery being driven back by Figueroa. He's unloading big shots. We're at the midway point of the second.
Stop. No fun.
There's a right to the body by Luis Nery. Figueroa answering back, and he gets clipped with the left. Now they're going at it. Look at them go toe-to-toe here in the center of the ring.
Stop.
Under a minute, my goodness. You knew that it was only a matter of time before they would unload upon one another. And
Let go the arm. Off the head.
There's a big left hand by Figueroa. Nery responding.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen.
And that ends the set of Brandon Figueroa. On to round number 3 we go. This one is scheduled for 12. Couple of hooks on the inside. Well, there's a big straight left by Nery as Figueroa wants to get on the inside. Nery's trying to time Figueroa coming forward. Nery ripping the body of Figueroa. A nice right hand that got through the guard of Nery. A minute has come off the clock here in the third. Nery throwing big punches. Look at this. He's going upstairs, downstairs, mixing up, varying his attack. Is Luis Nery, and now he's pounding away upon Figueroa. Figueroa he's languishing, but he can't land anything clean. And he's eating big shots as Figueroa. Look at this work rate by Luis Nery and Brandon Figueroa. They have brought their best here to the war grounds. Look at this. Oh my, this is sensational stuff. The left hook got through the guard of Nery. Nery's just throwing caution to the wind. He's unloading from every which angle. Inside work as Figueroa looking to apply the pressure, and he gets countered with the right hook. In the moments of this third round between Luis Nery and Brandon Figueroa. And that ends round 3. Action, high-octane work between these two adversaries. Total body shots landed through 3. Nery 39, Figueroa just 5. So it's evident that Nery is targeting the body of Brandon Figueroa, who's made it a part of his arsenal. Stiff jab there by Nery. And Nery connects with a straight left. Figueroa plodding forward. Now Figueroa lets his hands go, but it's clear that Nery has the more concussive power than Figueroa. Figueroa systematically tries to break you down, but we're seeing a lot of arm punches from Brandon Figueroa. Figueroa on the inside. Nery looking to gain some leverage. This is when Figueroa's got to go to work. Nery looking to gain some space. Ripping the body is Luis Nery. There's a right hook that blasted away upon Figueroa. That caught his attention. Nery ripping the body, just unloading lefts and rights. Figueroa aiming to close the disc-fear shots. They are coming from the WBC Super Bantamweight champion in Luis Nery. And he just ate a big shot from Brandon Figueroa. Figueroa's confidence might be growing a little bit. There's a big left. Connect both men, so tough and strong and durable. Luis Nery between these two. There's a nice shot by Figueroa. A right hook connecting by Figueroa. Figueroa's confidence might be growing. Nery, with his back on the ropes, he's willing to just sit down in his punches and throw. But it is Figueroa who's starting to take it to Luis Nery. Figueroa's pressure is relentless. Nery looks over at his corner. He's laughing. He's enjoying this. Well, so are we, Luis.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
And that ends the 4th. And more of this action, my goodness. Figueroa landing some nice shots. Later on in the round, you see this. They just continue to wail upon each other. Round number 5, this one is scheduled for 12.
Go down, Brent. Pull it up, pull it up.
Charging towards Luis Nery. There's a nice left by Figueroa. Nery, close distance, and now they trip.
No knockdown, no knockdown.
Intentional. That's what happens. It's a fight. There's a right hook by Nery. Back comes Figueroa. Against Luis Nery just over the halfway point of the 5th. Jab right to the body by Luis Nery. Spinning around. Figueroa attacking Luis Nery, being more the aggressor. Nery aiming to unload on the body of Brandon Figueroa. Figueroa's defense has gotten better. He just got clipped, though, with a straight left. Look at this work rate. They are just going toe-to-toe here at the War Grounds. The action has picked up. Here's Nery and Brandon Figueroa. And that ends as we take a look at later on in the round. Just look at this. I mean, it has been sensational stuff between these two. More of the action between Nery and Figueroa.
Mouthpiece. Back there. Stop, stop, stop. Time. Get over here, get over here. Guys.
On to the 6th round. This one is scheduled for 12. There's a good chopping left by Figueroa. Nery aiming to unload. There's a right cross by Brandon Figueroa. We're coming up on the midway point of the 6th round. There's a big right hook connecting for Figueroa. Nery answering back. Nery snuck in a left. Looking to just bomb away upon one another. Couple lefts there by Nery. Answer by Nery. There's a left hand that connected upon Nery. Figueroa coming forward. There's a big left hand that stopped Nery in his tracks. But coming back is Nery. Boy, oh boy, they just continue to pound away upon one another. Both men are going to be sore after tonight is over. That ends. So that is scheduled for September 11th. Round 7. This one is scheduled for 12. And Brandon Figueroa and Nery holding on to the WBC Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. Good stiff jab there by Nery. Aiming to unload is Figueroa. And again, they just continue to see the two. There's a nice right hook by Figueroa. Sure, and the big punches were going to come from Luis Nery early in the fight. And I believe that there's swelling outside of the right eye of Nery. And it could be from those lefts that Figueroa's been able to land over the top just like that. Nery going backwards, and Figueroa's pressure is starting to affect Nery. Another big left. Nery is in some trouble. He ate a couple of lefts. He might be fading. Look at this work. Oh, my goodness. This is it's the kind of fights that you love being, and now there's some blood on the face of Brandon Figueroa of the 7th. There is some blood on the bridge of the nose, I believe, on Brandon Figueroa. There's a left by Figueroa. Figueroa continues to be relentless. They're wrestling now at close distance, and Thomas Taylor is warning Figueroa about holding behind the head. Much to the chagrin of the fans here who just want to see a war. Well, we are getting that so far. They are just teeing off on each other, going toe-to-toe. What a fight! Down goes Nery! What a big shot! Oh my goodness!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This one's